Hello, this is Cameron McClintock. This is a video showing a type of corneal transplant known as Descement membrane endothelial keratoplasty, or DMEK. Here you can see a cornea from a donor which has been placed upside down. I am peeling away the back layer of the donor cornea. By applying a blue dye, it is easier for the surgeon to visualize the very thin layer of cornea which is being harvested for transplantation. The part of the cornea which will be transplanted is extremely thin. It is only 1/100th of a millimeter thick. Obviously, it is extremely fragile and can easily be torn. DMEK surgery is performed for people who have a problem with the back layer of their cornea, the endothelium. The role of the corneal endothelium is to pump fluid out of the cornea and keep it clear. In people who have a defective endothelium, their cornea becomes waterlogged and the vision becomes blurred. It can result in complete loss of vision and pain. The transplant will work by sitting on the back of the recipient's cornea and keep this cornea clear by pumping fluid out of it. For this to work, it is vital that the transplant is the correct way up. To ensure the transplant is inserted in the correct orientation, I mark it with an F. If the transplant is the right way up, the F will appear correctly oriented. If the transplant is upside down, the F will be upside down. Here, the transplant is completely removed and is now free for insertion into the recipient's eye. The transplant is now placed into a dish of water. It has a natural tendency to fold up on itself, which allows it to be sucked into a glass tube and then injected into the recipient's eye. Here, the transplant is being injected into the recipient's eye. Extreme care must be taken to not damage the transplant as it is inserted. It is extremely delicate and good vision will not be achieved if the transplant is damaged. Once the transplant has been injected into the recipient's eye, it must be unfolded. This is achieved by tapping on the surface of the eyeball, which sends currents of fluid within the eye, which unfold the transplant until it is sitting flat within the eye. The final part of the operation involves injecting an air bubble into the recipient's eye. This pushes the transplant against the back of the recipient's cornea. Once the transplant is attached to the back of the recipient's cornea, it will start to function, pump fluid out of the cloudy recipient cornea, and the vision will start to improve. No sutures are used in this operation. You can also see that the correct orientation of the transplant is confirmed, as the F is clearly visible in the correct orientation. Thank you very much for watching.